Hello, everybody. We are live in the tribe. Today is Elevate Your Body Monday.
Oh my gosh. Paul, stop. There is nothing better than elevating your body.
No, it's the perfect way to start a week.
It is the perfect way to start a week.
So we are live in the tribe. You go to Elev8 Tribe on Facebook. You can see us live right here. You can also go to elev8tribe.com, and it's spelled weird. It's got an A.
Now, you always say weird, but I don't think it's weird. I think it's right, Paul.
Well, by now, I
it's
think
spelled right.
Yeah, I think even Webster's changed the spelling of Elevate by now.
It's spelled right.
It is. Well, we're on episode 159, Cheryl.
That is so cool.
Making some progress here.
I'm going to be super excited when we are on. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in the moment, and I'm very much enjoying 159. Yes. But I'm really going to love 2000.
2000?
Yeah.
It's really thinking ahead there, Cheryl.
Well, hey.
I'm trying to get
I'm an elevator. Paul, I'm an elevator.
You are?
Yeah.
Speaking of elevating, back in podcast 157, which was 2 months ago, if you haven't listened to Elevate Your Sleep, part 1, you should stop this right now before we go any further and go listen to that, because there is some critical information that we gave to you in that podcast 157 on sleep, and we are continuing that today. Super excited. But we're going to rip through the first 7 things that we went over in part 1. And then we are going to go over step number 8, which is the sleep pack that Cheryl and I take every single night that has revolutionized our deep sleep and our REM sleep.
Yeah, it is super exciting. And these products are unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited that
we really, handpick the products. We use them. We don't recommend anything we don't use ourselves on a daily basis, and not just try them out for a little bit. Like, we've been using them for a long, long time, and they've proven results for us and, literally thousands of other people. So we're coming to you with evidence and products and things that really do work, because we absolutely want to elevate your life. So Cheryl, what are some of the let's just start with the 8 steps to elevate your sleep that we went over in part 1 to catch some people up here.
All right. Well, first of all, you have to maintain a consistent, that's one of our words, Paul, that I had to talk you into even using, but no, I'm just kidding. I was like, yeah, right, Cheryl, because Paul is Mr. Consistent, and I'm more on a wavy schedule.
Oh, well, times. We're bringing you over to the good side.
Yeah. Okay. So, so be consistent with your sleep schedule. So go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, even on your birthday,
Sunday nights. I know.
Even on Christmas.
I know. I got a text from you at 1:07 a.m. last night, which you broke rule number 1.
Like I said, I'm on a wave. Sometimes I'm super good, and and sometimes it just does not work out for me. But I am forever elevating. So tonight,
the progress
I doubt I'm going to make it to bed on time. But you know what I did, Paul? I slept in.
You're correct. That's right. We were supposed to be recording this podcast about 6 hours ago. So changed her circadian rhythm for the day.
Yeah, I did.
Slept right through our recording time. So that's why I'm recording a little bit late today.
Okay, well, let's get back.
Number 2, you do master, Cheryl. This is something you do even better than I do, which is create a sleep-friendly environment.
Yeah, I love it. I like it cold and dark, Paul. Yeah, cold and dark is how I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your kids are like, what the,
Number 3, we want to limit exposure to screens before bedtime. This is a really important one especially for kids too, right? I mean, have that cutoff time. And then number 4, cut off caffeine and alcohol 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed. That's going to really affect things.
Yeah. Exercise regularly, get up every day. I like exercise first thing in the morning. That's, we always joke that literally by 2 p.m. we really look good. So there's really no reason to exercise after 2 p.m. for us.
If it gets to 2 p.m., Paul, it's not happening. A lot of stuff isn't happening. Just let's be honest. Okay. So
especially working out.
I figured out it's not just exercise now. It could be a plethora of things.
Yeah.
So that's why I do try and take a shower before 2.
It's the small wins you get early, Cheryl, that really propel the rest of your day. So
yeah. So another super important thing to do is manage your stress. Absolutely. Meditation, deep breathing, things like that. So super important to manage your stress. It's so hard to lay down and go to sleep when you're stressed. It's just not going to happen.
No.
And then we
talked about using a diffuser in number 7, which can also help you manage stress. I think it's the best thing ever. So I actually have a diffuser set time thing on it so that it starts going, right about 7 o'clock at night. So there's lavender, chamomile, and clary sage are my 3 that I really love. But we'd love to hear from you if you got a sleep oil combination that you really love that's relaxing you in the evenings or while you sleep. Please let us know so we can elevate everyone's lives here in the tribe. But Cheryl, today we're talking about number 8, which is the sleep pack. And
yes.
The sleep pack that we use, like we said, we've been using it for a real long time. I track my sleep. Cheryl tracks her sleep every single night. And the pack is built off 3 products. And the whole system is based off of 3 words, which is relax, rest, and restore. So we're using relax. We're relaxing in the evening with extra magnesium. We're going to talk about that for a minute. Then we rest with the sleep gummies that we'll tell you about and how those work, get you in the deep sleep category. And then restore with a great HGH supplement that we found. There's a lot on the market, but most of them don't work really well. This one we've really been literally using I've been using it for like 30 years. I know you've been too, Cheryl, like forever. So it is, in case you're wondering why we look so young here on on Facebook, it's because of our rejuvenation program that we use every single night.
Yeah.
Be part of it. Yeah. All right, Cheryl, let's talk about relax and magnesium. Why does magnesium make us relax, and why is it the most important mineral to take in the evening?
Well, that's a really good question for you, Paul, because I do know that what it does is it helps you relax, right? I mean, that's what it does.
Yep.
It enhances your sleep because
when we say relax, we mean relax everything. So
right.
There's the calcium, magnesium kind of pump in your body to make a fist or to tighten any muscles, to flex any muscle, you have to have calcium.
Yeah.
And then to release, if something's not releasing, then you need magnesium. So they're opposite minerals in your body. You need both of them, one to contract, one to release. So this releases things, it relaxes you. So if you have any kind of muscle tightness, any kind of like constipation, stress, anything that just you need to let go of, literally, it's magnesium. So try to get that programmed in your mind that magnesium is the thing that releases. The best form of magnesium, and the one that's in this sleep product, is magnesium oxide and glycinate. So it's a combination of the two that work together to really, and there's 10 different magnesiums. I don't know if you knew that, Cheryl, but go over that. It's real interesting, these different types of magnesiums, and knowing that you're getting each one for different and taking the right one at the right times for the right purposes. But this one is the one you want at night, the oxide and glycinate combination. And it really, so magnesium is actually, these two types of magnesium are actually responsible for over 300 different biochemical reactions in your body, including those related to relaxation and sleep. That's why they picked them for this particular product here. It reduces the symptom of restless leg syndrome, which is a big problem out there. Reduces cortisol, which is a real big reason why people can't get into that deep sleep every night. Increases melatonin. As we know, melatonin is the hormone that helps us fall asleep. Doesn't help you stay asleep, it helps you fall asleep. So that helps release a natural release of melatonin. The magnesium does. And the magnesium also provides muscle relaxation, which is super important before bed, and can help actually provide that peaceful and restful night of sleep. So we're preparing the body for that great night of sleep by taking this magnesium. So furthermore, it's also been shown that it helps maintain healthy levels of GABA. So GABA is super, super important. It's a neurotransmitter that helps promote REM sleep. So we talked about that in part 1, where REM sleep is recovering the mind, and that deep sleep, the delta sleep, helps recover the body. So hence taking this ultimate osteomag before bed can ensure a deep, restful sleep and have you waking up ready to start your day the next day. And it's 100% absorbable. So we'll give you a link to, you can buy this product or all 3 products together. We'll give you a link at the end there if you wish to purchase this, or you get back to the holistic health coach that invited you here, and they can provide you more instructions and really customize this for you if you're working with one. But if you're not, then we'll put up a link for you to get it through us, and we'll help you with your with getting these products. Cheryl, the second part is rest. So that's the second.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'd like to say something about the first part. So hold on a second.
We want to get your perspective on why you love magnesium so much.
Well, and I'm not even sure. I mean, I take it every day, and I don't even know, I mean, I think I've been taking it for so long, but what I have seen, and especially recently, is so much scientific evidence coming out about why magnesium is so important. I mean, I know a couple of friends of mine, and that's the only thing they have, right? They only talk about magnesium, and that's the only thing that they think will make like the biggest difference in your life, which we think there's a little bit more to it than that. Yeah. But I do find it so fascinating that there's over 300 different biochemical reactions in the body that you need that for. So this is the way I look at it. And I talk to a lot of moms about this, about the importance it is for kids too. I mean, and especially teenagers, they are growing. They need the calcium and magnesium. I don't know. They need it all, right? They need all 90, but the calcium and magnesium, I just think is so important.
You look at the minerals, yes, there's 60 essential minerals. We have to have them all, but I would venture to say the top three, and we don't believe in fractionated nutrition, but calcium, magnesium, selenium, top three for sure. You got to have it.
Right. And I don't think that people know how
they don't get enough of either of those, let alone the other 60. But yeah, this is a huge problem out there. Because if your body, you could have all these health problems going on and you have no idea what's causing them, and you're blaming this, you're blaming that, where it could easily just be a lack of magnesium in your body. I remember your daughter, Angelica, just had, she was dizzy all the time.
Yeah. And
come to find out, she would trial and error and some things that we were blaming the wrong thing for a while. It ended up being a lack of magnesium that she had.
And that right there is crazy, because so many people, we've got to rush to the doctor, and they would have never come up with that.
No.
Right. So a health coach is so important in your life. So, all right. So rest. Let's move on to rest. And I have to just tell you, I love gummies. Like I
thought you were going to say, I love rest.
Well, I do, but that's why I take the gummies. That's why I take the sleep gummies.
Cheryl loves most
I love rest. Now, the cool thing about these sleep gummies that we have is that they have just 4 ingredients, which I love. So there's, it's just what we need. It's not a lot of extra. There's a little melatonin in there, which helps regulate your sleep wake cycle, and it helps you get that restful sleep. And like you said earlier, Paul, it also helps you fall asleep. So, which is so important. I mean, I think a lot of times that's half the battle for people, right? Just being able to fall asleep with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So we know that melatonin is a hormone that your body produces naturally, and that it signals your brain that it's time to go to sleep. And I think that that's why it's important. We talked earlier about, making it dark, turning off the lights, not, starting your wind down process. So the hormone levels rise at night and drop in the morning.
Yeah. And this is an important part, Cheryl, to key on, because what you just said, how it rises at night, and then to get it to drop in the morning, the real secret to that is to look at morning light. If you can go out and look at the sun, the horizon of the sunrise. Even in my house, I have special lights that go on that are natural bright lights, so that my brain knows it's time to reduce the melatonin. It's now time to wake up. So you want to have that. People are like, I don't want to put a bright light on when I first wake up. Yes, you do, because you've got to get your body to know now is the time to get up. If you gradually, do like dim lights for a while, like you'll screw the whole system up. So you need that abrupt bright light any way you can get it as quickly as you can in the morning.
Right. Right. So, and we talked earlier about the importance of your sleep-wake cycle and making sure that that's at the same time, right? You're going to go to bed every night at the same time. You're going to wake up every morning at the same time.
Yes.
It can also help in cases of jet lag or irregular sleep schedules. So this is melatonin is really important to supplement with, and it will definitely help promote restful and sufficient sleep.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we're asleep,
yeah,
we gotta stay asleep. Not just stay asleep, but get in those two deep, the REM and the delta sleep, so we can cover the mind and the body. She'll talk to us about the 3 ingredients that work together to help us reduce that stress, because that is what's keeping people up and not getting into those deep levels. It's the stress, the anxiety, and just the inability to let go and relax. So what are the 3 key ingredients that help us do that?
So here they are: L-theanine, chamomile extract, and lemon balm. So L-theanine is an amino acid that promotes relaxation and stress reduction. It's found primarily in tea leaves, and it's been shown to promote relaxation, like we said, and stress reduction, which can help improve sleep quality.
Yeah.
And this L-theanine, I've heard a lot about it lately. Like, it just seems like some of these products that we've been using for so long, Paul, it's like, now, oh, you need your L-theanine. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Now this is an essential amino acid that is part of the 90 essential nutrients. So there's 9 essential amino acids that we always talk about. This is one of them, and this one is the one that helps you fall asleep. So it's super, super important. It helps you fall asleep, stay asleep. And then the chamomile, Cheryl, talk to us a little about that.
Oh, well, of course, because everybody knows that chamomile has a calming effect and helps ease anxiety and promote sleep.
Yeah, and that's the essential oil that we recommend, even putting in the diffuser. So taking it in your body is great. Smelling it is great. Chamomile is like the thing, your go-to for great sleep, both ways. And then what does a lemon balm do for us, Cheryl?
Well, I just like the name because I love lemon, and I do like a nice balm.
What's not to like about those?
Well, it is. So lemon balm extract is known to reduce restlessness and insomnia. So this is going to really help you relax and get into, like you were talking about, Paul, the different the REM and the delta.
Yeah.
So this is another calming thing. I mean, all of these things in the sleep gummies are calming. That's why we talk so much, about them and about the rest that you get, and the importance of making sure that, and Paul, you always talk about this, it's not necessarily quantity, which I love quantity when it comes to sleep, but you're so much more into the quality and just getting the correct numbers that you can get to make sure that you're getting the correct kind of rest that you need.
Yeah. Again, I work with so many people, and I see people sleep 9 hours and get no REM, no deep out of that. It's all light. Like, that did nothing for you. And then other people can sleep 6 hours and have, an hour and a half of REM, hour and a half of deep sleep, and then 3 hours of light sleep and feel like a rock star in the morning. So you're like, oh, I lost 3 hours, but 3 hours of what? That's the question here. Was it 3 hours of light sleep or 3 hours of deep sleep? It makes all the difference in the world what kind of sleep.
Yeah.
So we want to get into that again, that deep REM and a deep delta.
Yep. So incorporating that lemon balm extract in your bedtime routine, which is in the sleep gummy, it can help you fall asleep more quickly, improve your sleep quality, and help you wake up feeling more rested. And I wanted to mention that really quick, Paul, because I've been working with a couple of people recently who are like, listen, we're talking about sleep. Nope. I get 8 hours of sleep and I wake up and I'm exhausted. So this is what we're talking about. There is a real difference in just going to sleep and not getting the type of sleep that you really need. And so I love these products because they all move you in that direction to make sure that you get the exact sleep that you need every single night.
Yeah, and we actually talked with the creators of this product, and we were blown away by the amount of work that went into creating this, because it's just
Oh,
all this is a bunch of trial and error to find out what are the three that go together in the right dosage, in the right.
okay, Paul, I can't hear you. So I'm not sure why. I can certainly hear someone mowing my lawn.
Is that any better?
Okay, there you go. So just say the very last part that you were just talking a little bit about, because it just went out.
Okay, let me know if it goes out again. If you see
I
my
will.
lips using and
Okay.
we know the people that manufactured this or created this product.
Oh yeah.
And the amount of work that it went into to create this, and the trial and error of getting the three in the right ratios and the right, amounts of each one to create the effect we wanted without creating too little of effect where it doesn't do anything. And then there's the other side where you have other products that are out there that kind of knock people out for like the whole entire night and day the next day. You wake up feeling groggy and it was too much. So it's that balancing act is super difficult to achieve with these products. And they nailed it with this because, it's enough to work throughout the night, but then you feel great when you wake up in the morning.
I love it. So let's talk about Restore. And Paul, I don't want to say that this is my favorite one, but I love it. I feel such a huge difference. Like, I understand what magnesium and calcium do. Absolutely love them. The sleep gummies are awesome. And by the way, there's nothing that tastes better than that. Like, you don't want your kids to get a hold of those pups because they really taste good.
Yeah.
So I love the gummies, but the HGH, Paul, if I don't take it, if I forget or whatever it is, I can see the biggest difference in the morning from this product.
So I, for those of you that don't know us, I live in New York. Cheryl lives in Virginia. And Cheryl had texted me a text. She's like, I don't have my sleep gum or my HGH product. Can you ship it to me? And I'm like, man, she's got tons of it at her house. I'm sure of it. She's been using this forever. And it dawned on me. I'm like, aren't you in Europe now?
I was in Italy.
I'm like,
Paul, send that over here quick.
Yeah, just overnight it over to Italy. Yeah.
I'm not sure how you're going to do that, but we got to figure something out. Because I was like, I can't believe I forgot it.
Yeah, that's how we treat this product. I mean, when you miss it, you know it, because you do not feel the same in the morning without it.
No, you don't. So HGH, or human growth hormone, is a hormone produced by the pituitary gland in your brain, right? But it plays a crucial role in growth, cell regeneration, and cell reproduction, contributing to the health of human tissue, including that of the brain and various vital organs. So you guys, it's so important to have this. I mean, it's just like, for me, it's a no-brainer when you read all of the things that it is so fantastic for. But something too, Paul, that, like, for me personally, when I take it, I don't know why, and maybe you can explain this because you know all the scientific nonsense.
The details.
I mean, stuff, details. No, just kidding. No, but when I take it, like, in the morning, I feel like fantastic, like jump out of bed, ready to go. Oh my gosh, best night's sleep. Even if sometimes my numbers are not quite there.
Yeah.
That HGH just is fantastic.
Yeah, it does the whole restore thing, renew thing. We could come up with a couple of hours that it does here. But yeah, it's so good. You just we all have difficult days now. Every day seems to be a challenge, and you don't want to bring yesterday into today.
Right.
You want to start anew every morning, and feel like it's that new day, and I just feel great, and I'm ready to attack it. And that's how you feel by taking this before bed. And we take 6 capsules before bed, so that's what the recommended dose. So it's right before you go to sleep to take them. And it just, so HGH naturally rises during sleep. But this product just makes it go up that much more. So when this is any kind of drug, like you're taking some kind of artificial hormone or something, this is just certain peptides that help increase the amount that you're making. Because as we get older, we just produce less. So it's so important to take something like this, especially, after 30, you're just not making much at all. So 6 of these at night is like magic. really enhances the natural process that your body goes through. And I know maybe some of our listeners share are interested in losing weight. I don't know if that's possible or not.
My favorite thing about HGH is that it supports muscle growth and fat loss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody needs to sign me right
sign
on
me up for that. Yeah. But
yeah.
It does. Like honestly, I've never looked as good, or I haven't looked as good since I was 20. And it is HGH that does it. If you see someone out there that has an unbelievable body and they're a little bit older, they're over 25, it's because they're taking some sort of HGH. That is the thing that makes you look awesome. It makes your skin look great. It increases muscle mass. You just look amazing when you're on it. So, if that's not a reason enough to take it, I don't know what is, but it is. They call it the fountain of youth. I mean, it is. That's how good this stuff is.
Right. So it also aids in cellular repair and recovery, which is super important, especially as we get older, Paul. I just feel like I need all of the repair and recovery that I can possibly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And we know that takes place while we're sleeping. So it just helps your body, make that process possible or I think even better.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it can, like I mentioned before, it can contribute to better skin. I mean, this is a real key. You can take all the skin products in the world, but HGH is the ultimate skincare product. It helps stimulate more collagen, which we all know how important that is, and which in turn promotes elasticity and, just reduces the signs of aging, which is what we strive to do every moment of every day, is to look younger, feel younger, longer. And that's the whole key to it. So really, therefore adding an HGH supplement to your bedtime routine can support better sleep, physical health, and skin health. And also, Cheryl, for those people out there in the Elev8 Tribe that are concerned about this, better sexual health.
Hey, listen, that's a real thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, that's a real thing. People are like, that's a serious, and I think especially as you get older, it's something that you start thinking about more, right? I mean, it's not like
it is. And this is just me talking to the guys out there. What I mean by that is the blood flow is unbelievable when you take this product. Gets the blood flow in the body.
Well, thank you. Okay, so
we have a link here at the bottom here. You can click here to purchase this pack or any of the individual products that we went over. We do recommend taking all three together, and there's a special price for that. But if you want to just take one or the other, you can also do that. Also, there's 20% discount that we offer to all of our listeners. So there's that. And let us know how it works out for you, because we'd love to hear back from you and your results you're getting from this.
Absolutely, Paul. That was so much fun today. It's been such a pleasure spending time with all of you today. Stay committed and stay consistent. We talked a little bit about that. Remember that you have the power to elevate your life and the life